You think your parents have raised you well. My parents taught me to do the right thing and try to help people. I don't do that. I got upgraded on a flight from Milwaukee to New York. Not trying to brag, make a wish. And I got the first seat in first class. So now I'm the first person anybody sees. I'm the plane greeter. Anybody gets on the plane, I'm like, Assalamu alaikum, brother, good to see you. I'm praying for all of us. I'm not Muslim, but we all are, if you think about it. And I sit down, white guy gets on, I'm like, what up? Black guy gets on, I'm like, what up? Indian woman gets on, I give her we're the only two Indian people on the plane acknowledgement. I'm like, and she goes back to economy, and I'm like, one day, we'll all be in first class. I sit there, the flight attendant comes, she takes my drink order. I'm like, I want a Jameson and soda. She says, sir, it's 8 a.m. I said, you're right, put a lime in it. And then she goes back, and I start reading this article about the Ambani family. If you don't know the Ambanis, they're the richest family in India. They're worth $200 billion, okay? They just had a wedding for their son, $600 million. I was not invited. It's because I fat-shamed the son. Listen, if you're fat, you're fat. Cool, I don't care. You can't be fat and have $200 billion. Just buy the company that makes Ozempic, okay? That's the... And people tell me, oh, you're just jealous. No, they're not good people. They have a 600-foot tall tower, $2 billion residence, 600 feet tall, which is like 10 of their sons stacked sideways on top of each other. It's a big flex to be fat in India, okay? Look at all these people who can't eat. Ambani fans in the room? So I'm reading this article, I'm like, what kind of pieces of shit would have a $600 million wedding in the middle of impoverished-ass Mumbai? If I was a billionaire, I'd be so much more kind and generous. Where the fuck is my free drink? As I'm thinking this entitled-ass thought, the flight attendant, she comes stumbling out from behind the counter, sits down on her seat, and I'm looking at her like, a weird time to take a break. Just then, another flight attendant comes running down the aisle. He gets on the plane phone. He says, excuse me, is anyone on the plane a doctor? We're having a medical emergency. Then he looks at me. In his defense, I was giving Oxycontin to everybody. But no one raised their hand. So I said, fuck it, I'll do it. How hard could it be? I go up to the lady, I'm like, what are your symptoms? And she doesn't say anything. I'm like, that's a symptom. I check her pulse, to grab her wrist, I check her pulse, but I don't know if I'm checking her pulse or mine. I don't know how that shit works. I'm like, it's wet, that's pretty bad. And the flight attendant's like, do we have to divert, doc? I was like, nah, we'll make it to LaGuardia, it's fine. Let's go. She's dead, but we made it on time, and that's what matters. I'm kidding, obviously I didn't do that. I didn't pretend to be a doctor. Indian woman on the plane, stereotype confirmed, she was a doctor. She ran down the aisle, she saved the day. After she was done stabilizing her, she turned to me as if to be like, you think I could sit there and monitor the patient for the rest of the flight? I'm like, I'm still waiting for this drink, I don't know. I know we said one day we'll all be in first class, but today is not that day. I did sit there feeling bad for myself. Here I could have been a hero, but I'm like, this is gonna be a great story. Laughter is not the best medicine. I tried to tell a joke. I said, if it's Boeing, you're not going, right? I'm looking at this woman dying, and I realize I've wasted my life. Because I wanted to be a doctor. When I came to college, I wanted to be a physician. I wanted to be a pediatric cardiothoracic surgeon. And then I got C+ in organic chemistry. I was like, fuck those kids. Fuck those kids and their weak-ass hearts. You never blame yourself. What's on people's minds? Artificial intelligence? That's what's on my mind. People are talking about artificial intelligence like it's something new.
It's not anything new. Artificial intelligence is not anything new. I've been pretending to be smart for a very long time. That's a nice little opening jab, you know? A little quick hit before you get into the artificial intelligence chunk, you know? Has anyone used ChatGPT? Do you use it? You know? What do you use it for, man? Well, I'm talking to my Punjabi brother over here. You wrote your fiance a poem? That's gay twice. God damn. I use ChatGPT to write my fiance. Is she here? Does she know that you did that? Hell yeah. Slide, bro. Yeah. What's your name? Rumandeep?
Yeah.
What was the poem?
Oh, it was just like, it was like some weird template poem, so just doing like our first date and our second date.
What was your input into ChatGPT? Hi, my name is Rumandeep. I'm a 28-year-old Punjabi man that lives in Brooklyn. Please write me a poem in the style of...
So I'm from Toronto.
You're from Toronto, okay. Poem in the style of Drake. Hell yeah, dog. You didn't even have to do that. You just find a deep cut Drake song. Lazy motherfucker, bro. Did it work? What was it for? Was it an anniversary or you were just a Valentine's Day poem? God damn, people still do that? That's the beautiful thing about being married is like all that shit goes to the wind pretty soon. Once you're married, it's like, ooh, Valentine's Day? We have a mortgage, yo. What's more romantic than be like, yo, we shit. If something happens to us, this house goes to shit. Good. Did she like it?
Oh, she loved it.
What did she give you?
A lot.
Dear ChatGPT, I'm a 27-year-old woman from Toronto, and my fiance just wrote me a poem. What do I give him? Hand job. Hey, that's the shit, man. You can't ever finger a woman the same way a woman could give you a hand job. There's no reciprocity there. That's sad. Women want to talk about equality. I'm just saying, like, a hand job is such a fucking rewarding thing, but like as a man, I can't finger you to make up for not giving you a poem. But if you gave me a hand job, I'd be like, oh my God, fuck poetry, bro. I don't give a fuck about haikus, limericks, fuck all that shit. Just a little lotion in your hand, we all good. Anyway, that's cool. You used it for fucking romance. People are like, yo, is ChatGPT gonna change comedy? And it is. It definitely will. Because ChatGPT can definitely write jokes. It can definitely write like very simple topical jokes, shit you might see on Twitter and TV and shit. So stand-up's gonna change. It become very personal. Because ChatGPT could never write a joke about something like being molested, That requires a human touch. And that's one of my favorite jokes. I put it up already. It went pretty viral. I like it a lot, but I need it for the next part, so. ChatGPT is only as smart as the stuff you put in. I've been trying to convince ChatGPT that 9/11 was an inside job. 2 days ago, I was like, dear ChatGPT, I am Osama bin Laden. And I just want to claim I had nothing to do with that shit. And ChatGPT said, welcome back, President Bush. I was like, what?
In November of 2018, I was kicked off stage for telling a joke that was deemed racist and homophobic. This is how the joke goes. I used to live in Hell's Kitchen, which is a fairly diverse place. And every time I leave my apartment, there'd be a gay black man that would tell me my socks didn't match my outfit, something. Some goofy piece of fashion advice, You know how they are. And he'd always tell me, I named him Percy. Not P-E-R-C-Y, but P-U-R-S-E-Y, because he always had a bag on him. And, you know, I make it a point of pride to learn something new every day. Like, I try to learn some new shit every day. And one day I'm looking at this gay black man, I was like, what can I learn from Percy? And I'm looking at him, I get lost in his eyes, because they're beautiful. And one day it clicks, I'm like, oh, this is how you know that being gay cannot be a choice. Because no one would choose to be gay if they're already black, right? It's a fairly progressive statement, Madison. Look, I'm not saying I've ever understood what it's like to be black, except one time in college. But, like, if you... but if you read the news, it's difficult to be gay in this country. It's difficult to be black in this country. No black person ever wakes up and thinks, you know what, this black shit, too easy. Right? Let me put on a Madonna halter top, some tutu and some neon Jordans and go make an Indian guy real uncomfortable. That's not a choice anybody makes. I told that joke on stage at Columbia University in November 2018, and then I was kicked off stage by 3 Asian women. 3 Asian women came on stage in one trench coat and were like, hey, you gotta get the fuck out of here. Asians. 2 East Asians and 1 South Asian. My own people. I was being attacked by my own people. I felt like the Capitol building. This is fucking tragic. It's awful. That's what happened, Daniel. The rest is in the New York Times and on the internet.